Hey everyone, welcome to
Dude.
changing it up a little bit. Check this out. Um, so today we're gonna react to something that was a little unexpected. Um, this is from Van Halen of all bands. So Alex Van Halen is I don't this isn't an official release, but this is some song that Alex and Eddie were working on before Eddie passed away. It's called Unfinished. It's instrumental from what I understand. Real curious to see what it's all about. Have you heard anything about any of the stuff that they've been working on?
No, not at all. Um, I'm sure they're musicians, the lifelong brothers, obviously. Sorry, they're brothers. That's a dumb statement for me to say. Yeah, of course they're brothers. But they've been lifelong musicians. And so I feel like, the two of them were were Van Halen. Hell, their last names were Van Halen, but they really were what made up the band. Um, no, I've not heard anything about this, but I'm not surprised. So I'm excited to hear this for the first time. So
And we'd appreciate it if you would hit the like and subscribe. Um, Check out some of our other videos and yeah,
should we get into it?
yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Here we go. Yes.
What do you think so far?
If I didn't have the video, if you just said here, play this, and I had no background, I probably would have guessed at least it was Alex.
Yeah,
It's got the iconic signature snare sound that only
yeah.
Alex has. Um, it rhyme. I know when I do this, it reminds me of, I get a bunch of shit talkers in the comments, so bring it, folks. But it reminds me of some of their work that they did um, with Sammy, like some of the lighter stuff. you know?
The early stuff was Sammy. I was
Yeah.
thinking more like Love Walks In, like early um
Dreams. It's on
Dreams.
Dreams. Yeah.
Yeah, I could hear some of that guitar sound, like the video with the Blue Angels.
Yep. That's
I
it's
could
on
hear
Dreams.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't do a whole lot of acoustic stuff in Van. I mean, he sprinkled some in there a little bit. This is
Yeah.
yeah,
It was like Ice Cream Man,
yeah,
like it was gimmicky for him. So this was it's kind of interesting.
yeah. Didn't he have one? I might get this wrong. Was it 316? He did.
I can't remember.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
It's good
I
stuff.
like. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, more to come. But
Yeah. You feel it. You feel it building though.
it is building. Yeah. Ready to keep going?
Yep.
All right, here we go. The pretty little ditty.
Yeah.
I You get to a certain point, and you're like, okay, yeah, that's Eddie. That he's shredding on the guitar. The hammer-ons, the making the guitar scream. I loved when he used to make the guitar sound like David Lee Roth when he would do those like really high-pitched screams that he was famous for. Um, I also wonder how they tracked this. Were like they at home? Were they in a studio? Were they in a home studio and they brought some engineers in to track it? Or did they just do it themselves, Like
Well, he had his 5150 studio right on his property.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I
Eddie.
guess you'd be like, Steve, you're staying late tonight to track us. We're gonna be up till 3 in the morning making this pretty little ditty. Sorry. We'll pay you.
Yeah, it kind of makes you just happy and angry and sad all in once because just what just if he wouldn't have got sick, you know, first you think of if they finish a full album, I can't imagine, I can't hear David Lee Roth singing over top of that. I just can't.
No, no.
What would they have done? I mean, would they have done an instrumental? I mean, to me, I could hear Sammy singing over that. That has Sammy's voice to me. Or maybe maybe Wolf. I don't or Eddie. I mean, Eddie was a really good singer. I don't know what they would have done,
I don't know.
or they had something else in mind. But
I mean, it could also be it could be a throwaway song. Hey, just some weird noodling on, just to get together and hang out, drink a few beers and maybe write a song. But I mean, I got stuff I've written that will probably never see the light of day because it's just unfinished. It didn't work with the other stuff I was working on at the time, and maybe that's what it is. So maybe it doesn't fit with anything. Maybe it is that's just it.
from the interview that I watched though with Alex, it's a fairly recent one. It sounds like they've got quite a few of these
Hmm.
that they were actually working on something and he just got
Okay.
too sick to do anything with it.
Ah,
So
sick to
I
death.
don't know. It needs to see the light of day, I think. And I don't know. I mean, Sammy's not getting any younger. I mean, not Sammy. Sammy's not getting any younger. I think he's in his 70s or 70 or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to think that he would reach out to him and say, "Hey, I'd like you and Alex to put some tracks down on this." Maybe he reaches out to Dave and maybe they do a tribute with some of the stuff. I don't know. I mean, or maybe they just you reach, maybe Wolf lays down a bass track on it or something, or but I don't know.
I just think it's cool that like even into his final days, he wanted to write music and perform. You know, to be too sick to pick up the guitar, that's just as like you tried, right? To hear that, he tried. He's just like, I can't make it, I can't do it, which means he just did it right up until it was not possible for him, which is not surprising, right? It's
Yeah, I don't know how long, what at what stage he did this, if it was, you know yeah, I don't know when, but yeah.
well, if you've gone to a Van Halen show, if you've seen Eddie live, why don't you share your thoughts on the concert, where it was, when it was, what tour, who's the singer at the time, because they've had a few. Why don't you share that with us and the rest of the Do Check This Out community in the comments below, and like and subscribe.
I saw him at Pine Knob with Gary Sharon as their singer. Um, and it was incredible. Gary Sharon was a perfect mix between David Lee Roth and Sammy Hagar. He did everything. Um, it was a great show. Eddie shirtless, running around doing what he did. But I
Isn't that the
think
one when Blink-182 opened up for him?
no, it was actually uh, Blue on Black. What was it? Blues guitar player. Um, drawing a blank. Kenny Wayne Shepherd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's great. Great show all the way around.
Oh yeah, Galen Shepherd, he shreds too, and he's pretty
Yeah.
good.
So
So,
that's mine. What's you never got a chance to see him?
all right. Well, thanks everyone for checking this out, and see you next time.
See ya.